Today is another video. No, it is not a cover. I will try to upload one. So yeah, any song requests you can comment down below. But the video I'm doing today is someone called Random Fun Cat on YouTube has requested a new episode of Elise, the Life of a Teen Singer, which I thought this would be really exciting to do. She also chose the topic. She also asked the topic for it, and she wanted to know about my friend that I mentioned in my Jason Mraz I'm Yours cover. I'll link it down below so you know one. So if you want to watch it. My thumbnail's a bit. But anyway, I'm going to talk about my friend. Her name is Katie, who I mentioned in my Jason Mraz cover. So let's get on with this. Oh yeah, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that always helps. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you, but you can if you want to. You can comment down below with stuff, request new songs or topics for a new episode, or anything you like. You can chat up with me if you want, and subscribe if you want more videos. I do mostly covers, and as I said, you can request songs down below on any of my videos. I will check. I'll normally check for comments or get a notification, emails or something. And my cat Thomas is here, and he is wondering what am I doing. He's like, what the hell are you doing? It's okay, Thomas. You can't see Thomas. Thomas. That's Thomas. I'm not good at seeing. There we go. Hello. Say hello, Thomas. So let's crack on with this. So Katie, we met in year 3, so I would have been about 7 or 8. I have no idea what time of the year it was. It definitely was not I don't think it wasn't the very end of the year. I know that, but I was around 7 or 8. So yeah, and she was one of the new girls that I was friends with, and I was also friends with Erin, who was in another class, and she was also my best friend. But this is about Katie. I love you, Erin, if you're watching. Right, Katie. So we met in year 3, as I said, and at this time I was probably labelled the weird one, or the loser, the person who didn't have any friends, and not very sociable. Sociable. So I am still a bit like that, but I'm not really labelled the loser anymore because I'm in a better place now, in a better school. But let's go. So, and when I met Katie, I thought we could be good friends. I'm just quite shy when talking to people. So yeah, sometimes I avoid talking to people and being around them because I'm autistic and everything. And it's not just autism, it can be other things, but let's go back to the story. So when we started talking, we really clicked and we became best friends quite quickly. I used to go around her house and I loved it. I loved it at her house. It was quite near the school, and it was almost next to at the church that my school would go to occasionally for Christmas, Harvest Festival. I don't believe in God, no. I do. The only thing I do believe though is that is that God made the world. I think that Big Bang does not make sense whatsoever, and I do not really believe in evolution that much. Maybe it's just not the whole evolution thing, it's just how monkeys and fish order turn into humans. I do not get that. Yeah, so we really clicked, and we got in the house, and there were a few things we had in common. Number one, we have brown hair. That was quite obvious. I think mine was darker. Number two was we were both shy. We were a little nervous at times. We were all shy, but we were good friends. And number three, we loved to sing. Loved. And we liked to listen to music and sing along to songs. And there was this talent show that went on, and they came up with the idea at my primary school when I was in the same year I met Katie, actually. Year 3? Or was it year 4? I forgot. I think it was I entered it in year 3 by myself, and I did not get through. I was probably not a chance going for me going through anyway. So let's skip to year 5. I went to the O2 that year, and I've got a t-shirt that I received on the trip. It's inside out. No, it's not, it's just I got the wrong way around. This here is the t-shirt that I got, and it is the Young Voices event of 2011, and comment down below if you went there. I was around 9 years old, and Young Voices event was to raise money for a charity called the CLIC Sargent Charity to help children with cancer, as it says on this t-shirt. So if you went to the Young Voices event, or if you've ever been to the O2 before, you can tell me below if you want to. And that was a good thing. I'm not sure if Katie went, I don't think she did. But as I mentioned, the talent show was in year 5, and it was around May or June, April, May or June, I think it was May-ish. So we decided to enter together, and year 4 we tried to enter together, but it's because we had another friend called Alana in year 4, and she was a year below us, and I just didn't want to perform with them because they kept arguing, and I don't like it when people argue in these sort of situations, because take Girls Aloud for example. When they were together, they probably wouldn't afford to be arguing, and I felt the same, so I just separated from them. And Katie wasn't there that day that she auditioned by herself, so I do feel a little sorry for her. But in year 5, let's go back to year 5. We auditioned, and the song we chose was I'm Yours by Jason Mraz, which I'll put the link to from my cover down below, so you can listen to it if you want to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. So, and we did the song, and that is the backstory behind the cover I did of the song. So we entered, we had the music burnt into a disc. Katie had burnt the music of the song onto a disc. I think it was MP3 based or something like that. And when they put it in the CD player, it would not work. So we had to sing without the music, which was daunting. I'm telling you now, daunting. And I get stage fright, so this isn't really unexpected of me. I will get a little bit nervous when I sing, especially but it is good nerves at the end. It's sort of good nerves. It's sort of good though, because when we auditioned, I did enjoy it, and so I think Katie did too. We were both very nervous, and we did it, and people were saying that we were good, and I was quite shocked actually. I was surprised that people actually liked us, especially because The only other thing that I was ever really praised for was when I was in year 3 and I did a drawing and an art lesson. That's when I knew I could draw. That's when I really started to love art, and I used to draw. And before, I used to draw circles of heads, arms, legs, body, and then just squiggly hair and little dots. 2 dots for eyes, 1 dot for the nose, and little dots here for like the mouth, little dots all like this for the mouth. Because that's how I drew. I like circles. I like circles, I guess. So let's get back to the story. So we went through, which was amazing, and we didn't have the same problem with the music when we went to the final, because what they did, it's like the actual Britain's Got Talent show, but they skipped the semi-finals. They skipped the semi-finals, and the chance to sing for the Queen. You got a certificate. If you won, I think you got a certificate and a medal, I think, or something like that, or a trophy or something like that. I did not win. Me and Katie did not win, I should say. But I think we did pretty well, and considering there were a few acts that were good. Right. Good. I wasn't that surprised that we didn't win, but we were still excited, got to perform, still nervous. There's loads of people there, but we sung it, and we had our own little panel on the stage. It wasn't like right in front of you, it was like at the side, so it was a bit better. It was a little bit better, and you would be facing them, so you would be facing them, so it would be as scary as like the X Factor or Britain's Got Talent, and I don't think they have buzzers or anything, because that would be daunting. And plus, not only the youngest competitor, the youngest person there was like 5 or 6, maybe 7, and her name was Emma or Amelie, I forgot which one of them it is, and she won, and she played the piano, and she won the show. And second place was 4, I think it was 4 girls that were put into a group together, and they were in my and Katie's year, 5 and 6. And third, I don't know who third place was, I forgot. So it was great, and so we really enjoyed doing this, and there was an assembly a little bit afterwards, but Katie had left Gibraltar, which is quite far. It's not that far from here. It is around Spain. It is in Spain, or around Spain. It's like around outside of Spain, because I think I saw a map or something. Anyway, and in an assembly we both were supposed to receive, but I was the only one who could get it, is a certificate for bravery, because for bravery. So we got one of them, and it was really, and I did not expect an award, and it was amazing. So that is my backstory. That is the backstory behind my Jason Mraz cover, Random Fun Cat. I hope this has answered your question, and I'll leave the link for Jason Mraz cover down below, all the information. I still cannot tweet, so I'll just let you know. I do Instagram and stuff, as well as Twitter, and yeah, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.